Hello, everyone. So, when you ask your child to do something he doesn't want to do or tell him no, what happens? If you're comfortable, share in the comments. We can all use a little solidarity sometimes, right? Before we had these tools in our family, our kids' go-to for not getting their way was talking back or throwing a tantrum or even worse. Today, I want to talk about how to retrain your child's brain to have a more appropriate reaction when they don't get their way. If we haven't met, I'm Melissa Corkum, a certified life coach and parent coach, bringing you parenting advice that works so you can laugh more and yell less with your child. If you're here live, comment here so I can say hi, or if you're catching the replay, comment replay so we know you got to catch it and we're here. If you're watching the replay on YouTube or Instagram, you're invited to join the conversation about all things adoption, foster care, ADHD, and essential oils in my private Facebook group, Essentially Connected. Today, I want to talk about what we call in our family and a lot of other folks who have studied under Dr. Karen Purvis, they're called redos. And we're also going to talk about compromises and then a delayed or conditional yes. Redos give our children chances to try again with a better response. Giving them these opportunities helps create a new neural pathway in their brain. If we think our kids' responses as kind of like ruts in a dirt road, redos are a way to start creating a new rut. With each redo, the undesirable response rut gets shallower and shallower, starts to fill in, but the appropriate response rut gets deeper and deeper, right? It's like running a wagon track over and over a new pathway to create a new rut. Remember that kids need to be regulated to do a proper redo. So that's just a little word of caution. Forcing a redo once a tantrum is already underway will just make you flip your lid too. Hey, Suzanne, I'm glad you're here. Compromises are a tool that we can give our kids to give them some shared control and a more appropriate response to throwing a tantrum. So this is something that they would do as part of their redo. Instead of throwing a tantrum or saying something mouthy, they could ask for a compromise. When we ask them to do something, it may sound like them asking to do it later or even to have help doing it. So you may say, hey, Johnny, it's time to turn off the movie and go to bed. And instead of throwing a tantrum and saying, no, I don't want to, he could say, hey, Mom, may I have a compromise? And you could say, well, what are you thinking? Could I have 5 more minutes? And then I promise I'll go to bed or something like that. A delayed yes is when instead of saying no to something, we say something like, ice cream sounds like a great idea. Let's put it on the calendar for tomorrow. Or a conditional yes might be something like, I'd love to get you an ice cream after you finish your veggies. So instead of saying, no, you can't have an ice cream right now, those are two ways that you could say no without closing your child's nervous system and creating a fight, flight, and freeze response. So little homework for today, find a time to use one of these strategies and report back how it went. Remember, you're a great parent doing great work and we're here for you. Again, I would love to meet you over in the group, Essentially Connected, if you're not already there. Keep up the good work, friends.